Greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play StarCon2, the Urquan Masters. I'm Kamchak Fisco. Come join me for an old-school adventure. Converse.
Attention, Starship. We are the Stockbot Pit.
Make no hostile actions.
We come in peace and with goodwill.
But if you make one false move, you're vapor.
Don't worry. My companion is just a bit nervous.
No, I'm not.
And argumentative.
No, I'm not.
We are a scout vessel dispatched from our home world.
We have traveled far through hostile, uncharted space to find you. We hail from the green dwarf star at coordinates Zerfar Gernut. Aha! Hoi!
Do you have the numbers?
Idiot. In their coordinate system.
Oh, coordinates 400.0 by 543.7.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Which one of you creatures is Font?
He is.
No, she is.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Christ.
We've been through this a million times.
That doesn't change anything. You're the fox.
Well, Captain, as you can see, this is a point of some contention.
Fox.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna read the ones I'm not gonna do. Yes, it's all very interesting, but now we're going to attack you! Silence, blithering toadies! We are your new masters. We are the new Alliance of Free Stars flagship, Derp Star from Earth. What are your intentions?
Hooray! That we finally found our saviors!
Maybe.
At last, our search is over. It is just as the great Crystal Ones promised.
Crystal...
Sneaky. I think they're lying.
Quiet, fool. Can't you see our nightmare is over? This ship is from the great Crystal One's fabled alliance.
You guys knew the
Alliance
Shinjetsu?
of 3 stars.
Maybe.
They know the Shinjetsu. Wow. What nightmare are you talking about? What's the matter?
Our planets are under attack from an invading horde.
We do not know who they are or why they are here.
We are being blown to bits.
Lovely.
Fleets of alien ships appear out of nowhere, then unleash terrible destructive energies.
Fortunately,
They release these energies on each other.
unfortunately,
They favor combat near strong gravity wells.
Like
Their
stars
stray
and
shots
planets.
regularly strike the surface of our planet, often with tragic results.
fortunately,
They have never found our homeworld, only our colony planet.
unfortunately,
All our colonies have perished as a consequence.
Man. Before we go on, can you tell us more of your species?
in our ancient past, 4 species evolved intelligence on our homeworld.
Simultaneously,
They were the Zoc,
the Fox
the Pit.
and the Zabranki.
We 3, the Zoc, Spot, and Pit, evolved in such a way as to acquire sustenance from many sources,
From airborne zooplankton
from solar and ambient energies.
and from rocky fungal clingers.
Our favorite.
The
Okay.
Zabranki also consumed a variety of foods, namely the Zoc, the Fox, and the Pit.
To survive the predations of the Zabranki, we banded together, annihilated the Zabranki.
And formed the cooperative union you now encounter.
Huh, interesting. What do you seek from us?
We are a relatively peaceful group of species,
Unless we're angry.
so we find ourselves in need of help
You need a little.
because of our desperate situation.
Desperate is too strong a word. I think troublesome is more like it.
If they're annihilating your planets, I think desperate qualifies. Hey, space is a tough place where wimps eat flaming plasma death. What? This is the douchiest answer in the world. Who's attacking you? What do they look like?
Some of the vessels are huge green battleships which launch wave after wave of small fighters.
Urquan.
The other ships are black as space, and their hulls are carved with strange alien writing.
Interesting.
In combat, the 2 ships seem evenly matched.
One fires blasts of fusion energy, while the other launches spinning projectiles.
Wow. We want to help. What can we do?
These are the words we have prayed for.
Hey, this trip's not a waste after all.
More than anything, we seek an ally to help us survive in this hostile universe.
And it is.
We're having some problems of that general nature.
But we are only emissaries. We must meet with our leaders. They are wiser, more powerful beings.
They look just like us, though.
Yeah.
Fly to the star called Alpha Tucanae. The planet closest to the sun is our home.
And if possible, hurry.
Alright, so I need to divert to Alpha Tucanae. Okay. Good to know. We'll be heading there soon. Alright, as expensive as it's going to cost our fuel, we're actually going to go ahead and head straight to their homeworld right now. It's going to cost 38 out of the 285 we have, so we should be able to head up there, do our thing, and then come back. I might actually want to swing by the Spathy's homeworld and see if I can convince them to join our alliance too. We shall see. God, I hope we have the right armaments to hold off these bastards. This is gonna get ugly. Here we go. See if I can check the planets, outer planets real quick. Get some resources before we head in. Here we go. Time to go visit the homeworld of the Zok-Thought Pik. Yeah, more than 20 in physics will have me flare right up by the planet. Damn it. Well, let's just go check them out. We'll check the moon afterward. This is what happens when you go to a homeworld. They have unlimited ships, for the sake of the story. So, good verse.
Ah, it is the alien from the Tenjessu's alliance.
Just look at those weapon pods on his ship.
We hope that during this visit, we can make clear to your species the benefits of a mutual assistance pact.
But we're also armed to the teeth. So don't try stealing our atmosphere or anything sneaky like that.
What? What? What am I gonna bust out Mega Maid and steal your oxygen? Okay. So, what's happening around here?
We had a close call last week,
One of those black ships was snooping around the system.
but before it got to our world, some of the green ships warped in, destroyed the black vessel, and then left immediately.
We got lucky.
Any news between the two alien races? Any news between the war between the two alien races?
No, we have nothing new to report.
Nope, not a thing.
So basically, as time goes on, we can come back and check in with these guys, see if they have any new info. I have traveled here to seek an alliance between all people.
How wonderful! We accept!
Hooray!
How marvelous!
Yeehaw!
Captain, we are delighted that your people have made this choice.
Hey, we're glad to help.
Now we won't get slaughtered.
In exchange for our cooperation helping you with captains and ship designs, all that we ask for is your protection.
So we don't get slaughtered.
Sure, just call me whenever you need
We
help.
shall begin fulfilling our commitment at once. We will transport officers and our Stinger design to your base immediately.
Cool.
Why, heck! Maybe I'll even make the trip to your planet. I'd make a good starship captain. Captain, I'm pretty darn mean in a fight, and there ain't nobody better than me with a thrusting stinger tongue attack.
The thrusting stinger... What? I'd like some specific information.
Sure. What do you want to know?
Just ask away.
What do you know about other alien races?
Not much, to tell the truth.
This space exploration stuff is kind of new to us,
Besides the green alien ship
which have only tried to kill us,
and the black alien ship,
which have actually been quite successful at killing
Great,
us.
they're worse than the
the
Iroquois.
only other starships we have encountered are strange tumbling red probes, which profess to be on a peaceful mission.
Yeah,
But then
those
attack like
bastards.
slavering Zabrankies.
We believe that the probes are actually robotic scouts, which have suffered some kind of malfunction resulting in their aberrant behavior.
That would explain
And
a
what's
lot.
worse, they are multiplying.
That's not good.
Yes, that's true. The probes seem to be replicating at a geometric rate.
Oh, great!
Hey, that means if there was only one last week, then next month, wait a minute, let me calculate. That means next month there'll be a whole mess of those things.
Good math.
By
Good
backtracing the
math.
probe's course path, we have been able to calculate that the source of the probes is somewhere on a direct line that includes our star and Epsilon Muscae.
Epsilon
Go get 'em,
Muscae.
Captain.
So I need to line up Epsilon Muscae with this planet, and wherever that arrow leads will tell us which planet it's from. Can you describe your Stinger starship?
The Stinger is the peak of our technological prowess.
It's totally awesome.
These vessels are cheap to build and can be quite effective in short-range combat.
They turn on a small round thing that's real small.
Remember,
Thanks.
though, against most ships, the Stinger must close distance immediately and give unrelenting tongue attacks until either the enemy or the Stinger are destroyed.
Yeah,
Tongue attacks?
The tonguing is the best part.
That can so be taken out of context. Moving on. Does the guy in the back ever say anything?
Nope.
Not a word.
So he just kind of stares at me creepily. Thanks. What was your history like?
Our past? Quite a broad topic for this short conversation, but we'll share a key piece of our history with you.
After we killed off the last of Branky, we faced an interesting question.
Should we proceed and establish a culture which would advance in art, technology, and social sophistication?
Or should we just go back into the forest and kick back and enjoy ourselves, knowing that as a Branky wasn't going to jump out of the bush and eat us?
Well, we did go back into the forest.
Uh-huh.
We stayed there for about 5,000 years and had a great time.
Then, one stormy day, a Zoc, a Fox, and a Pip were walking up a steep path looking for something good to eat when a bolt of lightning struck nearby. With a huge flash of light, the bolt of energy carved a strangely shaped chunk of granite out of the cliff.
It was a disc with a hole in the middle. As the rock began to roll down the hill toward the three terrified beings, some dry grass got caught in its hole. And since the rock was still hot, the grass caught on fire.
When the rock finally got to the Zoc, the Fox, and the Pip, they simultaneously discovered the wheel, fire, and religion, thus catapulting them on the road of progress.
Which has led us to this day, Captain.
Okay.
Oh, how did the flaming wheel give religion to our culture, you ask?
Yeah.
I will explain. You see, when it got to the threesome, the flaming wheel was going at a pretty good clip, and it ran smack into the Zoc, killing him.
The
Damn.
Fox and the Pip felt so bad. They really liked that Zoc. That they decided the Zoc hadn't really died when the wheel flattened him. He had just gone to a better place.
Okay.
Presumably one without lethal flaming wheels.
One would hope. Okay. So they would be 5,000 years more advanced if they hadn't screwed around in the forest. Good to know. Tell me more about your people.
Ah, cultural exchange. A good idea.
Yeah, let's tell them about Grungy.
Be quiet, you fools.
Frungy
The
leads.
serious question. Who doesn't want to know about Grungy?
How do you know? What makes you so smart? You never even asked him if he wants to know about Grungy. Why, I bet right now he's wondering, what is this wonderful sport, Grungy? How is it played? What kind of equipment do you need to play Grungy? And I wonder who's ahead in the Grungy Championships.
Will you shut up about Grungy? If you say another word about that stupid game, I'm going to lose control and blow a cloud of spores at you.
Yeah, okay. Don't blow your sack. I won't mention Grungy again, I promise.
Well, Captain, as you can probably see, our culture's predominant trait, its greatest strength and weakness, is the diverse interactions between Zoc, Fox, and Pip.
Grungy!
And he just exploded his spores all over you. We're going to ignore the context of that, because that can be taken so out of hand, and we're just going to move on. That's enough for now, thanks.
Anything else?
I'm good. I'm gonna go now, because this is... Yeah.
Goodbye, Captain.
See ya!
Bye! Get the hell out of here, man! Okay, so if we calculate out... Epsilon Muscae from here is a straight shot line up like this. So the only planets that would be past that would be Vega or Beta Corvi. So that's gotta be where they're originating from. So that would be Beta Corvi. Vega is right there along the line. So, well, actually, is it at this one in the corner? Zeta Corvi. Oh, it might be Zeta Corvi. It lines up perfectly. Okay, so it's one of the systems way up in the corners where the probes are originating from. So we actually have that information. That's a good thing. However, first we need to go back home and, shall we say, solidify the alliance and pick up a couple of new ships. So, I need to remember what the territory was in the Spathies. It wasn't Illuminati. It was no. I'll figure it out. And away we go towards Spathi territory, hopefully heading to their capital. One of the things I loved about music back in this time period is the way they did it was interesting. They were either music modules or Scream Tracker 3.0. The way the music worked in this game, in most games at this time period, if it wasn't a MIDI, it worked on a module which had a recording of a sound file, whether it was an instrument being played or whatever, at a specific note. And then basically the rest of the file is a sheet of music where it plays that sound effect according to whatever note is necessary. And it has as many sound effects for however many instruments there were in the song. MIDI worked on a similar concept, except it already had built-in instruments based on your sound card. So that was the way the original music worked in older games. It was a pretty effective way to do a lot of music, even versatile music, but at a very small size. And, of course, nowadays we have things like MP3s and lossless audio. So that's where we are now. Welcome to Spathi headquarters. My personal thanks to each and every one of you for tuning in. You all are awesome viewers. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos. It means a lot to me, and I do hope you enjoy them. So you all take care of yourselves, and if you want to see more of me, queue up a video on the list, or stay tuned for more. Feel free to leave a comment below. Please remember to take that like button if you enjoyed the video. In the meantime, fare thee well, everyone.